Hi fans of high quality entertainment. So this video is, kind of a question to my viewers, and then I'm gonna also talk about it. And I think I have asked this before at some point in the past, but for those of you that love to listen to full albums, not just individual songs, some people just like listening to songs, right? But I'm an album person. And so my question is, for an album that you really like or love, and say there's a song on it that you dislike or hate, do you still listen to the song to, show the respect to the whole album and just listen to it anyway? Or do you skip it, on your CD, or if you're playing vinyl, you move the needle over to the next song? So I've got a little story to tell you, and I just also wanted to quickly mention that I finally got the Beach Boys' 15 Big Ones. And so I only need one more Beach Boys album, all of their studio albums, and that's their country album that they did, Volume 1. I don't think there's going to be a Volume 2, but I'm not in any rush to buy it. So, as some of you know, I've become a huge fan of Donovan. I think some of you might know where this is going. And I've got 13 of his studio albums so far, plus a double live album and greatest hits. And one of my favorite, it's definitely in the top 3, is Cosmic Wheels. And this album has a kind of notorious song that's pretty well known. I don't think, it wasn't a hit single or anything, thankfully. But, it's pretty well known, right? And it's called The Intergalactic Laxative. It's the 7th song on this album. And I'm going to read you the lyrics, but not all of them, just to get you, in case you haven't heard the song, the premise of this song. Now, there is a little swear word or two in this that I'm reading, so I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I was impressed like everyone when man began to fly out of earthly regions to planets in the sky. So far, so good. With total media coverage, we watch the heroes land as, how do you say that? As sermoniously they disturbed the cosmic sand, something like that. In awe with admiration, we listen to the talk, such pride felt they, such joy to be, upon the moon to walk. My romantic vision shattered when it was explained to me spacemen wear old diapers in which they shit and pee. Oh, the intergalactic laxative will get you from here to there. This is the chorus. Everybody sing. Relieve you and believe me without a worry or care. If shitting is your problem when you're out there in the stars, oh, the intergalactic laxative will get you from here to Mars. And it goes on. So I'm not, it's hard to, I don't know what to think of the song, because it is catchy. It is, I guess, funny in a way. I've read comments where people, their whole family gets a good giggle out of it. It's catchy. And the thing is, like I said, I never skip songs when I'm listening to an album. And I've listened to this quite a few times now. And I have to admit, when it comes to this song, I'll go over to it's right beside my bed, listening with headphones. I go over and I skip it. Because I don't know, there's something about the song, it kind of gets my stomach upset or something. But I did listen to it. I listened to this album last night and I did not skip it. So I have heard the full album, more than once. But I'll just, I just admit that most times I skip that song because I just don't want to hear about pooping. And the funny part of it is the very next song is called I Like You. And that song I think there's like three Donovan songs that I love the most. And I Like You is one of them. So it could be number 1, 2, or 3 of the Donovan songs that that I've heard. And I'm just going to read you a little bit of that particular song because there's no pooping in this song. You're such a good friend, I'd hate to have you as an enemy. From the first time we met, I knew you were the one to set me free. You liked me. I liked you. You liked me. I liked you. And it's not just, it's the music, it's the lyrics, and it's Donovan's voice on this song, especially when it comes to the chorus. I just think it's one of the most gorgeous, amazing songs I've ever heard. But I could say that to some other Donovan songs. So the chorus is, holding my heart in the palm of your hand, headed out west for the Indian lands. Dreams of the golden boy tangling your mind, burning your body to fill in the time. Sad city sister on Avenue of Palm. I knew naively that I was your man. I followed after with heavy heart of lead, just like a man who walks yet is dead. I asked you to dance, and you wondered, and you thought you might. So we went and took a chance on the catwalk in the cold starlight. And then it goes on, about her kissing him and everything. It's just a very, romantic, sweet song. And it always gets to me because of, especially Donovan's vocals. And like I said, the music. So it's just kind of funny that the one song that kind of, sometimes it's the only song I sometimes want to skip on a Donovan record. It's really the only song. Anything else, there's a Sparks song where they covered Stevie Wonder's Fingertips, and it's probably my least favorite Sparks song. But when I play the album Music That You Can Dance To, I always listen to it out of respect for the whole album. But like I said, I've skipped this particular song, and it's just funny that the very next song is, to me, one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life. Oh, the Intergalactic Laxative. Like I said, it's a fun song. I get the humor of it. It's Donovan. One thing about Donovan, especially in the 60s and early 70s, he was so confident in whatever he was singing, even if it has to do with, bathroom humor. But bathroom humor, just thinking of Frank Zappa and all the crazy, crude lyrics he's written, I never skip any of those, so what's my problem? But I'm just being honest about, I skip a song. I'm guilty. And I would love your thoughts on this. Some people don't like certain Beatles songs, even if they're big fans of the Beatles. Why don't we do it in the road, Wild Honey Pie? So if you don't like those songs and you're listening to the White Album, do you skip them? Just curious to hopefully get a few thoughts on all of this. And if you haven't heard the song, I'll actually, if I remember, I'll have a link for both songs in the pinned comment below. And that is about it. Thank you for watching. Oh, the Intergalactic Laxative, and they both the day, the do shit and pee.